We cannot
Bro,
exceed that level.
Bro. All this positivity is getting on my nerves, bro.
I guess so.
I'm out.
I guess so, bro.
I'm out, bro.
What's up, Hass family? It's your two favorite brothers, and we back with another video.
And as always, this video is gonna be a banger, but this video is also gonna rub a lot of people the wrong way.
So I'm expecting the comment section to be a little agile,
Ruffled.
like ruffled. Expect that. Now let's jump right into it. Can the 2K community grow? That's the question. That's what we always asking. We're always asking that question, right?
No.
Yes. Let me tell you why. We just got a 2K league. You know what that means? That means now that we have we have our foot in the professionalism door, which means now we have the ability to get access to big companies like Red Bull, G2A, Monster, Turtle Beach, what's the other one? The gaming controller,
Astros,
the gaming controller, like Scuff Gaming, all of that stuff. We have the ability to now reach that plateau. But what is stopping us? Unprofessionalism. Now, some of y'all might say, what do you mean unprofessionalism? It's about entertainment, it's about streams. This is what I mean. When you go to a Fortnite stream, have you guys been in Fortnite streams? Pretty sure you have. Go to a Fortnite stream, what do you see? Minimum cussing, a lot different music.
You hear upbeat music, actually.
Upbeat music, different music.
Whether it's EDM, dubstep, jazz, instrumentals, it's more upbeat and it's light to the ear.
You can feel there's a different vibe. Like, for instance, for the black streamers in those communities, like Myth, Hamslin, Daquan, etc., they don't say the N-word. You know why? Because they know that if they want to continue getting sponsored for that TSM house and all that other stuff and make more money and do all that other big stuff, they can't be saying stuff that racial slurs, they call it, to grow. So what did they do? They created brother. And that word is blowing up in the community. Everybody's saying it now. They are booming. That whole group is booming. 40K, 30K, 20K. At no time has there ever been 5 streamers in the 2K community with over 10K at one time. It's never happened.
Not to mention 2K streamers don't pass hosts on to each other.
They don't. So how do we change the 2K community? As the good cop, we change it by, number one, way more professionalism. Now, is it that hard to stop saying the N-word? No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Because if I feel some type of way and I feel like I want to express and rub somebody the wrong way and violate, I'm going to say what I want to say and I don't care the outcome. If you acting like a band, I'm going to call you a band. If you acting like an N-word, I'm going to call you an N-word. If you like it, then you don't. I don't care. That's how it is.
So you're telling me it takes all this, it takes all of you to not say the N-word. So you can't say brother, bruh, ninja, homie, fam, cuz.
I'm gonna say what I want to say, and if you feel some type of way, I don't give a F.
Okay, so here's the problem. How do we continue to grow the community if you won't grow yourself?
It's never gonna grow.
So if you're telling me that you can't see the community reaching 100K views as a total community every day in 2K19.
No, because the game is trash.
Okay, so let's throw out the game being trash. Let's say the game is good. Say 2K19 is fire.
Okay.
Content.
Right.
Gameplay. Updates.
I hear you.
The 2K League is booming.
Right.
Views are booming. We're getting new people in, right? You're telling me that when the game is good, we can't get new people by every streamer bringing a new sense of professionalism. You can still be yourself. If you're a rager, you can still be a rager. But being a rager with professionalism, meaning you rage, but you watch the words that you say so that we can start bringing in bigger sponsorships to our community.
No.
Why?
As the bad cop, professionalism doesn't exist with me, because if I'm a rage, I'm gonna say whatever I feel, and if you're a parent watching, if you're a little kid watching, hey, I really don't care, because at the same time, 2K19, who knows what 2K19 is going to be? Fortnite is booming, you know. If Fortnite's booming, 2K is never going to boom. 2K is never going to reach 100K viewers. Never. It's never going to happen.
How can you not see the bigger picture? How can you not see the brand, the broadness of the fact that I have seen G-Size get 40-something K views by himself as one person. That means that this community has people there. There are people there. There are people still that want to see 2K.
It was only because he hit 99. He was the first 99.
It doesn't matter if he's the first 99 or not. When I saw those 40K viewers, that let me know the community can be bigger than what it is right now. He has the most total views in 2K, period. That lets me know that we can grow. The problem is, I see it as the community, the 2K community is the hood. It is the ghetto of gaming.
That's not true.
Period. That is very true. Listen.
That's not true.
This is the only community where everybody wants to be a real nigga.
That's facts.
That's a problem.
No, it's not.
Listen, you have nothing to prove to anyone. Being an entertainer is about growing. Mm-hmm. You will not see some of these people being where they are now. This is not like comedy or rap. This is gaming. So you have to compare it to other gaming. So when I look at Ninja and I look at Myth and I look at all of these guys, and I'm only talking about the black streamers in those communities. So let me scratch out Ninja. I'm talking about Myth, Hamlin, Daquan, and King Richard. These guys don't say the N-word. They don't cuss much. They are family-friendly streams, and they're bringing in viewers from other games and people that never even played video games before.
But you can't compare 2K and Fortnite because 2K is a basketball game and Fortnite is a shooting.
Basketball is
Fortnite actually listens to the community.
I'm not finna sit there and keep saying that 2K can't grow. Basketball is a worldwide sport. Our community we have I don't know how many million people are actually following in Twitch. I think it's like over 2 million that actually follow the Twitch community. The 2K community on Twitch, I think it's like 2 million. You're not going to sit there and tell me that this community can't grow. Yes, it can. We can grow as a community. We can reach a bigger plateau. We can have multiple streamers with 5, 10, 15, 20K viewers. Because if Fredo can get 10K, 15K by himself, and Fredo has changed. Fredo don't even really cuss no more. He don't say the N-word. He doesn't do any of that stuff.
But Fredo faked his pranks.
But it doesn't. I don't care about that. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm talking about the professionalism. If we bring more professionalism to the 2K community, I promise you, this community will blow up. All it takes, for instance, Agent don't really cuss. Mm-hmm. Agent don't say that. He just got picked up by Lumosity Gaming.
And
what's your excuse? You have
the only person. Who else?
You have no.
Who else got sponsored?
You have no excuse.
Who else got sponsored?
To that. You know why he got excuse? He got sponsored. That man's videos are professional. Now he might have made a lag switch video. I might not agree with him making that specific video. Okay. But it just made 2K fix a lag switching.
That's facts.
Okay. So they just fixed lag switching, and also too, he's getting Mike Wang and them to actually respond back to him because of his professionalism. You know why you've never heard him saying, F Mike Wang, and Mike Wang a bitch, Mike Wang this, man, Ronnie could suck my nut up. You've never heard him saying stuff like that.
The community, they never listen to us. What are you talking about?
Listen, at the end of the day, this is not about where we are. It's about where we're trying to be.
2K will never be big.
I have 100% faith that our community can reach a higher plateau.
It'll never happen.
Once we get past the ghetto phase.
But how can you do that when you got people that's clout chasing me?
Bro,
that's pulling up on me, following me from park to park.
So how do you
days at a time?
Okay, let's put it this way.
Delaying my park. How do you make the community better?
How do you get rid of clout chasers? Ignoring them. How do you get rid of
It's not possible.
Swante said it himself. The only way to get rid of a clout chaser is by ignoring a clout chaser. The moment that you stop giving them attention, they stop chasing because they know they can't get up under your skin. That's a fact.
I find that hard
That's
to
a
believe.
fact. You're not
because how is that possible when if I beat somebody 3 times in a row, they still keep pulling up on me and following me from park to park, from park
but that's
to
the thing.
households,
Are
to
you
stage,
acknowledging
they still
them?
keep following me.
Are you still acknowledging
It doesn't
them?
matter. They're still clout chasing.
Doesn't matter. As long as you're not acknowledging them, they get no clout from
They're
you.
still clout chasing.
If you ignore them, the stream ignores them. Your stream follows every single thing that you do. If you make a negative video about somebody, your stream is gonna. For instance, who's your favorite artist?
Migos.
Migos your favorite artist. If the Migos was to make a bad song, to you would it be bad?
No.
But to a non-Migo fan, it'll be bad. But to you, that song would be fire. It could be bad. It could be a terrible song. But to a fan, it's going to be good because you're a fan. So the fans are always going to follow what you're doing because they're a part of you. So whatever you say, if you're emotional, you mad about something, they're going to get emotional and get mad about something.
That's true.
But if you never pay a person no mind and you don't say nothing, the stream don't say nothing. So that person becomes irrelevant.
But if they're delaying my part, then that's causing problems for me, and I can't play.
Then you don't say nothing.
Then my stream is going to get
you
mad.
make a big
I
deal.
can't stream if my
you
part
make
is
a big
delayed.
deal about it. You say the person's name. You give them the power. They're going to keep doing it until they get their clout up.
Either way, they're going to follow me, so it doesn't matter. The community's never going to go anywhere because all people do in this community is clout chasing.
It's about being professional. That's the whole word of the day. Is about professionalism. The 2K community is like going to a hood project party.
And it's going to stay that way.
That's how it feels.
It's going to stay that way.
It doesn't have to stay that way.
It will, though.
Let me tell you why it doesn't have to stay that way. Again, we have reached a new level. We have it. Even the Fortnite runs a tournament, but that's not their E. They don't have a actual E. We have an E League. We have a 2K with the actual NBA. So we have an opportunity to do bigger things now.
Don't nobody even know who the people are in the 2K League anyways.
We are going to bring in the 2K League, everything, all of us. If there's more professionalism in the 2K community, we are going to bring in other people that have never played 2K before to come to our community because of, number one, how it feels, how the streams are, how the videos are being made with professionalism. That's all it takes is professionalism.
Now define professionalism.
Professionalism.
Fine, you got my attention. How do we make the community better?
Professionalism is all about it's not about what you wear. You can wear whatever you want. You wearing that's you. What we're talking about is what you say, what you do, the videos you make. That is all professionalism.
What do you mean by
when you make an exposing video about somebody and the whole video is you popping off, you bitch ass nigga, you fucking garbage ass nigga, you fucking suck. What company would back a gamer like that? Think about it. What company would back a gamer like that? What? Turtle Beaches? Astros? Red Bull? Dell? Why would they sponsor us? Why would they sponsor that? They're not going to sponsor us. We're never going to reach that plateau that we can reach. You're telling me that we don't have some amazing streamers? We have amazing streamers
but 2K is dead.
in our community.
But 2K is dead.
It doesn't matter if the game is dead or not. We're talking about a whole new world. We're talking about 2K18, a game that has not come out yet.
What if it's not good?
We're not talking about that. We're talking about the streamers themselves.
But what if it's not good?
If our streamers have amazing streams, professionalisms, the streams look good, they don't say certain things, they don't say the N-word, they cut that you can say something to your peoples that you're playing with and you can go at them crazy. Bro, what are you doing? Why are you playing like you could do that?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
No.
If you selling me, you're selling me.
But what I'm
about
saying
to
is,
cut you on and say you're selling me.
And that's exactly why there is a threshold on us. That's why there's a threshold. It's not just the fact that Fortnite is a great game. It's also to the streamers themselves. The streamers themselves, they have an aura that pulls in different people. They have an aura that can pull in little kids. The same little kids that will sit there and take their mom's credit card because they love them so much and donate $300. Now they might ask for the money back. But then there's other kids. Mommy, can I please sub to Ninja? Please, mommy, can I sub to Dr. Disrespect? Please, mommy. That's what we need in our community. But those kids are not going to come and watch. They're not going to sit there and watch a bunch of cussing and craziness and wild words that they can't understand or that their parents is like, you stay away from those types of people. They're not going to do that. Our community is like going to the hood and playing basketball in the hood. If you agree with it, you agree with it. But it's a fact. Now, for us, it's entertainment. I find Swante funny as hell. I find him funny. I know he's doing it for entertainment. But will a company back something like that? No, they won't.
It don't matter because he's not going to get that type of exposure anyways because nobody cares about the 2K community. 2K community is never going to blow up.
That's on you. That's how you see it. That's not how I see it.
Why are you so positive?
Because there's no reason why we should all sit here and just accept not being able to reach higher plateaus.
But it's been like this for the past 3 years.
Listen, it doesn't matter how many years it's been like that.
It's never going to change.
Just because it's like that doesn't mean it can't change. It can change. This community can grow, and this community can be huge. Trust me, this community can be huge. But until we get more professionalism, it will never grow to the way that it can be. Again, you can agree with it or not, but the numbers don't lie. There has never been 5 streamers in 2K with 10K plus views at one time. Now, everybody says that raging and cussing people out and that stuff, it gets views. It does, but it only gets a certain amount.
So do exposed videos and mixtapes.
They only get to a certain amount. It'll only get you so far. It will not take you to...
But it's what the people want to see.
This man, Daquan, is already at 1 million subs already. It only took him 2 months to get 2 to 3 months to get 1 million subs. King Richard is already pushing that number. Ninja's already surpassed that.
Fortnite's better than 2K, though.
Myth is getting close to that. I think Myth is at 1 million. I mean, listen.
Fortnite's
I don't
better
care.
than 2K,
listen, it's not about the game being better.
All 2K cares about is money. 2K is money hungry.
2K9. Let's play the let's play the optimistic game. If 2K19 is amazing, if our community is still the same, if our community is still toxic, if we still coming at people crazy when you take an L, if you play with a random and as soon as you play with a random,
if he's trash, I'm cussing him out. I'm sending him a message.
Lose and he sends you a message and cusses you out just because you lost one regular game of 2K.
It don't matter.
We're not talking about the playoffs. We're not talking about the NBA championship.
He's selling my
We're
VC.
not talking about the park championship.
He's selling my
We're not
VC.
talking about rival day championship. We're not talking about $1 million on the line. We're talking about a regular park game.
He's selling my VC. That's
If
money.
the 2K community does not change, it don't matter how good 2K19 is. We will always be at a leveled cap where we cannot exceed that level.
Bro. All this positivity is getting on my nerves, bro.
I guess so.
I'm out.
I guess so, bro.
I'm out, bro.
I guess so.
You can keep
I
all
guess
that
so.
positivity to yourself, bro. The 2K community is never gonna get big.
I guess so.
Never.
At the end of the day, you can be as mad as you want, bro. But the 2K community, if we start bringing professionalism, I'm telling you, we gonna grow. That's a fact.